Hello everyone and welcome to the next expected value video for heavy hitters, which is the set that has been released last weekend. And yeah, well, the hype is pretty big. Today's video, it's not going to be a big deep dive. It's just basically looking at what are the prices doing, and then I'm not even predicting anything. I'm just reporting on what happened. So heavy hitters, check this out. There's 137 boxes on Card Market. Last time we checked 3 days ago, there were 193. So the price back then was 82. The price now is 81, including shipping rounded down. And here is the card prices. So the Deathmatch Arena, after jumping up quite a bit, is now 10 bucks less, 170. The Legendary Cold Foils. Well, this is, sorry, totally wrong. This is Dusk Till Dawn. I had this on as a comparison, but we only need the expected value for the comparison at the end. So 155 for Balance of Justice Cold Foil. This is the most expensive Cold Foil legendary in this set. Chances are that this is going to stay the most expensive one. It went up by 11 euros compared to some days ago. And like I said, we don't even do a deep dive. There is not much on the market. There's like 17 of those. Everybody's gotten their copies. Price is going up. The average price of the legendary cold foils went up to €102.40. Now, we had this lead change last week where Apex Bone Breaker was more expensive than Balance of Justice. This has totally reversed now, and I think there's even less of these on the market than the cold foils. So it's a player's market, I guess. That's my conclusion. 90 for legendary rainbow foil. That's pretty strong. Also, the cheapest one is at 33, so you didn't expect that, did you? The average price of a legendary rainbow foil went up to €59.24. And these are, keep in mind, card market low prices, near mint or better inside European Union. Yeah, well, card market low, right? In my eyes, values should be a little bit higher, but that's up to everybody else to make conclusions. So, the Marvels, the Young Marvels, 66 is what you pay for the most expensive, that is Kasai. Not by much the most expensive, it's getting close. Kaio's at 63.50. So those went down, all of those went down in price. Here's the Adult Marvels. Yeah, Kasai also, the most expensive card in this whole set. Kasai of the Golden Sand went down compared to 3 days ago, which is pretty normal. I mean, a price point between 100 and 200 euros per adult Marvel is what we have speculated on before this set came out, but 50 for the young ones. Yeah, should be 50 and then 100 between 200. Well, there's not too much we can compare this to, because, well, we have some heroes instead of dragons, and, well, I think, in my eyes, we know the pull rates, that's cool, but we just don't know how many people want to totally bling out their decks, or at least the hero. But yeah, interesting to see that there's 196 for KO, and then 195 for Victor, so those are both almost the same price. Those on average went down. It's just Victor that went up in price. Maybe you can check this out. There's not many of those in the market. Cold Foil, Majestics, Luminaris, Angel's Glow is still the most expensive one. It is still going down, or I think these will keep going down, but that's just what I think. The average Cold Foil Majestic out of those three is 24 euros. And then here is, again, I say this over and over so many times. What's driving up the value of one box is the Majestics in rainbow foil and in non-foil. Here we are looking at the rainbow foil ones, and now I like this just because of the visualization, so we know which cards are the ones to look for. We have them on screen in the correct order. Cast Bones is the most expensive rainbow foil Majestic right now for 34 bucks. This is the first time. This is the most expensive one, as you can see. Then we have Sand Packing, which has been number one 3 days ago, is now on place 2 for 27, and Blade Flurry, yes, still going up, just like Cast Bones, 26. So there are some going up, some going down. The cheaper Majestics, yes, they are not, there's a lot of them on the market, so that's why the average Majestic Rainbow Foil went down to 10 euros and 87 cents. That is still a hefty price. This is much. This is, I think, too much. And again, it's like, you know, the good old, the rich get richer, the poor get poorer. I think those really strong, really expensive Majestics could go up in price because I don't see the supply following. And then the cheap ones where there's already too much on the market, I think people will just keep on undercutting each other. And now let's look at the non-foils. Yeah, Blade Flurry, first place. So the most expensive non-foil is Blade Flurry right now. 21 euros and 50 cents is what you pay for one of those. And then you have Cast Bones and Sand Packing on 20 euros each. So yeah, all in all, it really, at the beginning, it wasn't clear. So I took the first price points one day after release on Saturday. And then also for the rainbow foils, there's those 3 which are the same in rainbow foil and in non-foil, which just seem to be the ones that keep getting more expensive on average. And then, yeah, average non-foil is still at 5 euros. This is, you know, you have 6 non-foil Majestics per box, so that's still at like 30. Let's look at the expected value. So the Firebolt at 2 euros and 13 cents. The common cold foils, sorry I didn't show that. Where do I have this? I just took these prices. And yes, I am aware the High Riser is not on this list because Card Market still has not listed the High Riser as a cold foil. It doesn't matter. It's just, you know, we just want to know the average and then have an expected value. Also cold foils, here's the prices. I always write them down manually, and that's those. So those went down. And now this is what leads us to this graph. So common cold foils down just a little bit, expected value. Rare cold foils down just a little bit to 158 and 105 respectively. And then Majestic cold foils at 48 cents in value. Now to the more interesting stuff. And I had this the wrong way around because the last video, the date has been the wrong way around. Now I corrected this. This is the right order. February 3rd, February 5th, February 8th. And now, Legendary Cold Foils at 12 euros and 8 cents. The Marvels at 14 euros and 29 cents. And the Legendary Rainbow Foils out of those 3 categories. Yes, this rarity slot adds the most value. 14 euros and 81 cents. Almost all of that is driven by this one card, Balance of Justice. So we have the Majestics. Majestic foils at 13 euros and 59 cents. And the Majestic non-foils went up in value again. And it is really remarkable how the rarity slot that drives up the value the most still stays stable. We haven't seen this in other releases. It's like 6 days after release. Those prices should be going down, but they are not. So Heavy Hitters seems to be a good success. And for comparison, I put this up again. This is the Dusk Till Dawn because I can compare these two really good. I have so many things about like this being stable and healthy, and I've had record sales. It has been non-stop, 4 days, non-stop selling, sorting, packing, shipping. I never sold that much in a weekend. Never ever. Not even close. It's going to be a record month. So I did order more. It's just a thing of cash flow. If I just had more, man, boy. All right. So, oh yeah. Also, you know, have you seen this video where LSS? There were several videos now where you can see the new LSS studio or the office. Oh boy, it looks so good, and it's such a good success story. I'm there walking like 2 years ahead, so the next sets are already done and play tested and everything is set. So raising the prices and just earning more money, making more revenue. I think that they know that the next sets are going to be even better. So it's a bright future for Flesh and Blood. Let's go. Talking too much here. As a comparison, one day after release for Dusk to Dawn, we had 112, and then 2 days later 105, and then 3 days later 93. So my assumption was this was almost the same for heavy hitters, $6 down, and then $12 down 3 days later. That was my prediction. And now we look at the expected value. Here it is. So expected value went down 6, and now it just stayed like this. It didn't go down at all. 3 days before it has been the same value. The value of the cards, cardmarket-low, keep that in mind, is also higher than the box price, including shipping. It's totally worth opening this. I am going to open more as soon as I get this. I'm going to open more for me and my Patreons. And yeah, well, pretty super strong. This is, I mean, if we compare those, Dusk to Dawn, yeah, we only hit the expected value and box price crossed each other between August and October. So like right mid-August. So this came out in July. So a month later, round about a month, we were at that same price. So I don't know if we can still compare these, because this is so super strong and stable, and that, you know, that's the card you're looking for right now. Also those Majestics, those 3 Majestics, it's ridiculous. So I'm really looking forward to open more of this, because I sold out like everything. I sold out everything. I still have this card, luckily. You know, you see my openings, or I'm still uploading those openings. I've gotten a lot of those. I got very lucky there. Also, I got lucky with those Kasais. So future openings probably going to be that good, but on average, it all levels out at a pretty decent price. Thanks for watching. I'm going to upload more openings, and then I'll see you in a bit. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.